his slimmer physique in the newest issue of Men's Health. Everyone seems to be dropping weight these days.
Yeah.
Stephen A., how should Lakers fans be feeling about seeing Luka like this? In shape Luka.
They should feel very excited because this superstar basketball player, who's now on one of the most storied franchises sports annals, isn't satisfied. He's been called out. He knows he's been called out, and he's responded to the challenge to let everybody know that he's gonna come back and he's going to be ready. So it's going to show once he steps on the basketball court. We're not worried about what he brings offensively. What you're thinking about is his movement without the basketball offensively, because he'd be in shape and he'd be willing to run more. And number two, he'd obviously be willing, you hope, to play better defense and not be a defensive liability where he's being blown by all the. So him taking this challenge on is a really, really big deal, and it's very, very good news for the Los Angeles Lakers and Lakers Nation. No doubt about it.
Yeah, sign me up for the LA Luka diet. I'm all about it. I need to lose a few pounds anyway, but Stephen A., it's clear that being summarily dismissed in Dallas has led to Luka being more motivated when it comes to taking his off-season strength and conditioning seriously. And beyond all of the things that you outlined in terms of on-the-court performance, my hope is that it leads to Luka Doncic being healthier throughout the regular season and being ready once the postseason comes around to be the best version of himself. That's what it's all about to me. The best ability is availability, like Hermet was used to say, and Luka, throughout the course of his career, has had a lot of those soft tissue injuries that have been nagging, that have limited what you've gotten from him in the regular season. I hope that's no longer the case moving forward in LA because of how he's taking his off-season strength and conditioning.
Mike T just wanted to add one thing here quickly, guys.
Yeah, there's a very scientific way to describe this diet. It's called extension eligibility.
Exactly. Money talks.
Our George Sedano in for Malika Andrews today alongside Dave McMiniman, David Dennis Jr., and NBA champ, our guy, Kendrick Perkins. So, Dave, you shot that video that we just saw. Luka playing a pretty big role as a recruiter in the Marcus Smart situation. New look for him. So what does that tell you?
Well, first of all, let's talk about the guy he's talking about, Luka Doncic. There was ownership by Luka of this offseason to stamp down that he wants to be part of the Lakers moving forward, and he wants others to join him. So he makes calls to DeAndre Ayton, the guy who came into the draft with him as the #1 pick. Now he's the center for the Lakers. Makes calls to Marcus Smart, needs to fill the point of attack defender spot that Dorian Finney-Smith occupied last year. He now plays for the Houston Rockets. Gets Marcus Smart to come. And I think as we look forward, we look at that August 2nd date when the Lakers can offer an extension to Luka Doncic worth 4 years, $222 million, up to that figure. And I would say, if you're a Laker fan, you shouldn't have any worry about Luka coming to some sort of an extension or agreement with the Lakers, which means he won't just be a Laker for next season, won't just be a Laker for the season after that. I think at a minimum, we're talking about a 3-year extension. Perk?
Look, this has accountability and disrespect all over it. And Luka took it right into the off season. And I know it's early, y'all. I know it's early, and I know it's early for hot takes. But damn it, I'm going out on the limb early in this summertime. And I'm gonna say, I'm betting on Luka Doncic to win the MVP next season. This is the type of commitment that I want to see from a great player like Luka. I want to see the videos of him working out. I want to see that he's taking accountability for his losing weight and getting in shape. I want to see him being committed to the organization and to his franchise and to his head coach by reaching out and getting players around him. You talk about getting DeAndre Ayton, they got him right, a center that he needed. They also went and got a guy, Marcus Smart, who they haven't had a primary defender like that on the wing since Alex Caruso. And now all of a sudden Luka is saying, I'm ready for this season. I took the disrespect from last season with the Mavs trading me. I'm holding myself accountable. And all the greats in the history of greats have went through some type of adversity or went through some type of thing throughout their career where they had to have accountability for it, and we're seeing that through Luka right now.
I'm sorry. I just, let me rewind a little bit. I just do not totally like the way we've been talking about Luka Doncic in this offseason. You're coming off